The opinions expressed on this podcast are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily reflect the views of the podcast host, its sponsors, or any affiliate organizations. The information provided on this podcast is for general information purposes only and should not be considered as professional advice. Listeners are advised to consult with professionals in relevant fields regarding their specific situation. The podcast host and its affiliates shall not be held responsible for any action taken or not taken based on the information provided on this podcast.
Hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Concept Podcast. We got Curtis back up on this mojo.
Yeah.
Terry back. Terry ain't been nowhere.
That's somewhere though.
Yeah, for sure. Everything been good. We got to give our appreciation to our TikTokers. Hey, I took a week off, and it really showed. So for sure, we're gonna iron out and hammer out these episodes the best we can. Shout out production. So, how y'all feeling, man? Y'all good? Mental check. It's been a minute since we seen you last time.
Yeah.
So tell us how
Man,
you
you know what, bro? I appreciate y'all for letting me come back, man. It's always a pleasure and an honor to get any stage with y'all, man. Just kind of, chop it up and just have a conversation. Man, everything been smooth, bro. I can't complain, man. We just did, man, thank God, bro. We just, finished another full year in business. So, man, I just had my 5-year anniversary full time in the business, man, with a few employees that we just trying to work through some scaling stuff. So, man, it's just been a blessing, bro. Other than that, we in the gym. You see the triceps.
sure.
You feel me? But other than that, man, we just chilling, bro. How y'all been feeling?
I ain't even gonna say life ain't hectic because, I'm still adjusting to being a parent. But
Word. You was, though. So you had the baby and everything. Wow. 4 months?
Monday, the 30th.
Crazy. Are you sleeping? You are? Bro, I was not sleeping, bro.
It's my wife.
Got you.
She gonna
Ooh. I could remember them days, bro. I really could, but other than that, everything been straight.
we finally full time with the business. So I don't think I announced that to y'all. So make sure y'all booking. Because if y'all ain't booking, I ain't getting paid. My family can't eat. So my family gotta eat.
Nah, for sure that. For sure that. So how you feeling so far now that you like, yo, look, full time, we about to do it, all on me, I'm about to get it out the mud, no excuses, like how that feel? Yeah.
Very tired. But the joy that comes from it, knowing that I did that.
Yeah.
Especially with, my spiritual walk now, like I have no choice but to lean on God.
100%.
So it's like, hey, now me, God, and the world versus the world.
For sure.
So I'm talking about the slightest accomplishment.
Yeah.
We celebrate it.
100%. 100%. And bro, that's all you need though. Like I can remember when I jumped off the porch. And see, it was kind of crazy how it happened because it really wasn't supposed to happen like that. I was at the point, y'all, that it was like, I thought I was smart. I went to try to go get a new job and got hired for the job. And then I came back to my employer and was like, yo, I'm putting my 2-week notice in.
Yeah.
I'm out of here, bro. You know how it is when we put our 2-week notice in, though. We ain't really finna do nothing, bro. We ain't doing no work. So, bro, I was going through the process for my new job. Bro, I got a phone call one day from the new job.
Yeah.
And they was like, yo, we closed the position. We don't need you no more.
Damn.
We closed the position. We never talked about this.
We never talked about this.
We never talked about this. They closed the position and said, we don't need you no more. So I'll go back into to my current, what was my current employee at the time. I ain't gonna put that name out. Yeah, man. They was like, man, we need you to turn your key card in and walk out the front door right now. So here it is. Look at his face.
They butt hurt about it.
Look at his face.
I ain't gonna say they butt hurt. They was really ready to go.
Yeah.
But
I tried to give them some grace.
Bro.
It wasn't no grace.
Here it is. Kyle just got here.
Yeah.
He just got here. Just brought him home. Just bought a crib. Bro, I just fresh mortgage.
They say, New Jack City, my back against the wall in the dust.
Hey, boy, I had under $1,000 in my pocket at the time. It was just like, what am I finna do, bro? So I remember sitting in the kitchen room, in the kitchen at the crib, going through interviews, and I was just like, man, God, bro, hey, you ain't never left me, so I know you ain't gonna leave me now. So, bro, man, I closed that laptop. I prayed to God, bro. I left out that front door. Bro, I've been running there since. I've been running ever since.
For sure.
And now here we is 5 years. Man, I ain't had I pay people. I don't if the business don't make money this week, people still getting paid. You feel me? So bro, I just
That's a blessing.
yeah.
And that's you as a businessman too.
Yeah,
You know.
and see that, but that showed the responsibility because at the end of the day, like a lot of people don't really talk about that part.
Yeah.
He's not just responsible for himself. He's responsible for other people's families.
Well, I'm responsible for them people kids, bro. I'm responsible for people kids, bro. I'm not even just responsible for my kid. I'm responsible for other people kids, bro.
Yeah.
So if the business didn't make money that week, bro, I'm still paying that money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, because I can't. They did what I asked them to do. You feel me? So with that being said, bro, I just say all that to say this, bro. Like, man, with God, bro, anything possible. And as long as you putting your foot down to the ground every day, no matter what or how you feel, it ain't even about when. It ain't even about where. It ain't even about how. How you just know that God finna do it.
Yep.
And as long as you know that,
Godspeed.
come on now. It's only coming. For sure.
For sure, man. And blessed to be. We talking about it today, man. My question is, so we talking about having limited resources, but you still gotta chase your dreams, right? And the question is, what dream have you chased, but you was limited to? Like what you pursuing? Like what's the pursuit that you was in to accomplish the dream? And then how was you limited, starting off?
Bro, I ain't have no money.
Facts.
Bro.
That's the biggest limiting factor for sure.
Yo, I didn't have no money to start a business. All I had, what they say, all I got is a bubble gum, and I just chewed my last piece. That's all I had, bro. So it was like I literally had nothing but faith and some work ethic, bro.
Yeah.
But sometimes, that's all you really need. Because see, what we don't understand is resources.
For sure.
Like we just as people though, we gonna go there for a second. As people, we don't understand the resources that we're given from just what we know, from just walks of life.
Yeah.
So I never understood that I was like, yo, I talk to people every day. So you mean tell me I can pick up a phone, call a person, ask them that they want to sell their house, and I can make 10 bands? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. And I ain't got to do nothing. So like, but when we hear that, we be like, bro, that's a scam. But when your cousin scamming right now, you ain't saying nothing. So I'm trying to tell you something real, and you don't want to believe it. So, bro, like when you giving resources that you ain't even gotta have no money for, but it was just God given talents.
For sure.
So, bro, I just took that and I mixed it in with faith, bro. And at the time, I just picked up and called everybody I could. Bro, I remember the first deal I ever made. Bro, the first deal I ever made, I made $2,500. And I thought $2,500 was straight because it was what I needed at the time.
For sure.
But I sat back and I was like, yo, God, bro, if you made me do 2,500, I know I can do 5. One day I did 5. And I said, oh snap. Wait a minute, ain't no ceiling to this. I can go as high as I can. So I said, bro, if I can do 5, I know you can let me do 10. Bro, I did 10. And then next thing you know, 10 went into 20. 20 went into 30. 30 went into 50. We had our first 6-figure month. And bro, we ain't look back. We don't buy no jewelry. I don't own no Louis Vuitton. I don't own no Gucci.
Sure.
I don't go nowhere. I still got the same car since 2014.
And I can actually speak on the designer stuff because I used to be like that in high school.
Yeah.
I ain't had no real responsibility, so I'm splurging. All the money I had, I'm Louis Vuitton belts.
Boom.
Stuff that people never see. What I'm buying a Louis belt for? Louis watch now I'm like looking back. I'm like, bro, I could have. Cause with me, in my business, I run a media company, so I could have pushed that money into my business in hindsight and been where I wanted to be already.
Yeah.
Or invested it in talking about skyrocket from the get go.
Yeah.
But stuff like that, it make them folks rich, but it keep you poor.
For sure.
It do. But bro, and like I said, bro, like, but if you think about it, us as people though. Now I'm talking about us collectively, not us skin color wise, us collectively, because this don't have nothing to do with black, white, or nothing. This is just
For
people.
sure.
You know, we so caught into what another person like outlook of us is, when we miss the true blessing that everybody got their own superpower.
Yeah.
You feel me? And your superpower is your God given talents. So, bro, if you just focus on that and multiply, bro, the sky the limit. Man, let me tell you something, bro. I look at people all the time. They got everything in the world. It seems,
But they don't.
but they don't. Because what good is it if your mama call you and you can't pay the bill? What good is that Louis Vuitton if your sister call you in need, but you can't pay it?
What good is you buying Louis and your mama still in the apartment?
Come on, man. It don't make sense. So I've always told myself, no matter what, bro, like I ain't gonna never allow my vision, like I ain't gonna never allow my pockets, no matter how big they get, to supersede the vision, bro.
For sure.
The vision is to always make sure that everybody behind me is straight. And we ain't talking about straight just because we straight. I'm talking about they can go and have the option to work inside the company and not go work at McDonald's first. See, that's a different type of level. See, because now you got the opportunity to go figure out who you really are. You see what I'm saying? But too many of us, we have to go out into the workforce place and we don't know who we are. That's why some people, my bad, they go to the military.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna speak on it a little bit.
You know, not speak on it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, coming I've been working for somebody else other than myself since I was 16 years old.
Yeah.
So I didn't find my talent until 2018 when Naomi was born. So I bought a camera. Straight up. I bought a Canon T6 and I was like, forget it. I'm gonna take pictures of my baby. Man, that turned into a snowball. I started picking up. I ain't necessarily got to take pictures of people. I started taking pictures of cars. I started making videos of cars. That what got my ball spinning. But I'm gonna take it back. I always knew that working for another man was not the end goal for me.
Yeah.
Because I worked at the River Market. I was a building attendant, glorified janitor. You know what I'm saying? Then I had a part-time at FedEx, slanging boxes. That's what we call it. I can't even tell you my job title. Like, all I knew is I had to go in there and slang boxes. Take the boxes out of the crate, put on the conveyor belt that goes to the driver that ships it to your crib. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We did the hardest work, got paid the least, and I was like, I know this is not where Free need to be. And granted, I'm all for education. But in that time, I just knew I graduated 3.0. I had a full ride to UAPB. I just knew that I could not be in school at that point in my life. So shit, the pursuit, my only way out in my eyes at the time was the service. You know what I'm saying? I can work, and I just wasn't gonna work for the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna also put me in a position where if I did want to pursue my education, I could do that for free.
Yeah.
That's the real benefit. You know what I'm saying? So to hell with it. I go do that. But as I start like my journey through the military, I chalk up a lot of my success to the military because I did have a couple of I do not associate with the DOD, but fuck the rest of them. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa. I don't like when people be talking over my head.
No, that's because I can't.
Speaking on that, they'll come and
Yeah.
take this off and then chastise on
The
the other side.
DOD.
Yeah, I don't
You see what
associate with the DOD.
You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you see what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying though? Like a man can't even. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I said, you know, I chalk up a lot of it to him, but you know, it's certain ground and that's grounds wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? So through my journey through that, you know, I was blessed to finally meet somebody who gave me game to where it'll benefit me long term for my sacrifice of going through that walk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up, because if I hadn't won, I would have never met this man for real.
That's how y'all met.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, so y'all met at like some basic training or something?
Nah, my second tour
Like fresh 20.
Y'all was like overseas.
overseas.
Y'all met overseas, bro.
Middle of the desert
For real?
overseas.
Like on some Afghanistan. Can I say that?
Not that deep, but
not that deep into it, but it was close.
we was there. We was
For
about
real.
2.5 hours away.
That's crazy. So
Yeah.
that's how y'all met. Y'all boom boom bam. Pause.
That's brother, bro. That's my daughter's godfather.
For real.
For sure.
Bro, that's cute, bro.
And hey, but you know, so then I got on this journey. I started pursuing my dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
said, the biggest issue, you know, in pursuing that, I would consider myself a media agency. You know what I'm saying? All inclusive. You know,
Consider that.
you need production done, we got it. You need your marketing done, we got it.
Got it.
You know, anything. So, boom, full backspin. It's like, damn. All I had was $600 to go buy me a little T6 with a kit. You know, it came with a 16 to 35, 4.3 to fucking 6.5. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't,
But it did the job.
but it got me somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
But look at this though. Look how you turned that. Look around you, bro.
For sure.
Look around you, bro. You feel me? Look at the wall, B. What they say, what dude say, $1 in the dream make myself supreme.
Yeah,
You
for
feel
sure.
me? Like sometimes, bro, that's all it take. That's all it take, bro. Like I never would have thought, bro. Never would have thought that a kid from Palm Bluff would like they said the only way we was making 6 figures if we was gonna either play ball or sell drugs.
For sure.
That's it. I mean, being a doctor, everybody want being a doctor. You know, I tried it. But you feel me?
Hell no.
So, you know, being a kid from Pine Bluff, man, just, you know, not really knowing, but just trying the right things of life, man. And I would have never known that you know, that it was written for me to later down the line be an entrepreneur, selling houses, buying houses, man, on my way to my first M. Like, I'd have never thought, like, bro, if somebody would have told me that, I'd have been like, that sound cool,
Yeah.
and that sound real smooth. But, man, I think I'm supposed to go be an eye doctor.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And, man, boy, to trade my life now than to the life I thought I was going to have, I'd never do it. I'd never do it, bro.
Hey, the day I bought my first camera, somebody said, "Hey, this $400 investment, you'll have a backpack worth 20 bands that you just carry on to a random shoot.
Yeah.
Strangers.
Yeah.
You carry 20 bands on your back." I was like, "Bro, you lying?" Because that don't even sound like something I do.
Yeah.
But here we are now.
Here you are with that backpack.
Backpack.
with that backpack.
That
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's crazy.
Bro, I had I mean, on my account, it was just like, when we looked at the figure, it was like, man,
Bless.
it's crazy, bro. Like, being able to go to the places like the Ritz-Carlton, man, we flying, doing whatever, like, and if you out there and you got a dream and it looks spooky and you don't know where to start.
That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do.
I'm going to say do that, but first I'm going to say get you a relationship with God and pray about
Yeah,
it.
I was
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say
100%.
faith.
You gotta keep,
Faith.
bro. If you don't got God, you don't got nothing.
Converse with God on that.
100%.
Sometimes you'll start something and God will sit there, won't say nothing, let you do it.
Yeah,
He's not gonna bless nothing that you touch because he didn't say do that.
100%. But faith without works is dead.
For sure.
And you can sit on an idea, and man, God not finna move without your movement, bro. Like at the end of the day, like when you making a transition through life, it involves your involvement.
Yeah.
Half of it is your prayer, but you have to be involved to evolve. But if you're not involved inside the cycle of life that he's trying to take you through to elevate you, you will miss your blessing.
Yeah.
Some doors don't open up a second time.
Bro, even when you got to knock on a door, it's take force. Don't let that go over your head. You got like even to knock on a door that God got for you, bro. You still got to use your movement. You still need force. So at the end of the day, man, it's all on you.
There's 3 types of doors. You got an automatic door, which, like you say, all of it take work. You got to walk up to the automatic door, it'll automatically open. You get through it. Then you got a door that you push or pull.
Yeah.
Cool. You still got to push or pull to get through that door.
Yeah.
Get you through it. Then you got a revolving door. That revolving door is a tricky one.
Go round and round.
You're going around and around. They feel like you're stuck in a circle, don't know what to do. But you have to determine, and that's where faith come in. You got to know when to get out that revolving door to get to the other side to your blessing.
Or when to get back in.
So, and with that revolving door to push the conversation along, it go, what feelings have you had in pursuing them dreams with them limited resources?
Well, I done felt every emotion. Then you just hear me and say I couldn't pay my light bill.
For sure.
I couldn't. The pink note was coming to the door, and when you behind on your lights, your water, and your gas, they don't just call the phone no more.
Oh yeah. No.
You know what they do? They put the tag on the door for everybody in the neighborhood to drive by,
Yeah.
and everybody in the neighborhood know you behind on your stuff. Like I didn't have it. I felt every emotion, but the thing about it is, bro, you need to feel emotions as a man. Because see, that don't do nothing but make you stronger. Because if you understand that you can get over this, you 100% on everything that you've been down on. So anytime something come back around, bro, you know what it felt like.
Yeah.
Like you know how it feels to feel something. That's why right now it's like I don't really say that it numb you, but it's just that like I look at stuff that happens in my life a lot different now.
You can manage that better.
Yeah, because I'll be like, now it's not like, oh man, this happening. It's more so like, God, what you up to, bro?
True emotional intelligence as a man is key.
It's key. It's key. I try to teach my son that right now. Kudos to you. Yeah, bro, because like how many times us as men, we had something going on with us, bro, and we just was like, we tucked it away so much, bro, that we didn't even realize it was going on no more. You know, it's just like it's not like it's okay for us to say.
Now we saying it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But see, that ain't right though. Like that's not right. And that's unhealthy. You know, and that's why a therapist is in business.
For sure.
You know, bro, we don't really half of us don't even need therapy. We just need a breath. And we just need recognition.
Yeah.
And if we can find that, bro, we can figure out and start to work through what our God-given talents are, our God-given things, because everything in the Bible anyway. You know, so if we start to work through those things, bro, now we can notice that, bro, I'm angry. I need to step back. Bro, I'm feeling something. So I need to take a deep breath. I need to take a second. I need to figure this out. Exactly, bro.
Man, through my walk, bro. Even in today's times, you know, but especially, you know, my saying was I want to be Disney. You know what I'm saying? That's just one of the things. I want to be big. You know, I want to produce a Transformers movie. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know what the director did?
What's that?
all the director did, I mean, all the person that had the budget for it, the producer, all he said is, you want to make a Transformers movie? Go write me a script real quick. Somebody else said, hey, I got 3.5 billion. And all that producer said was, well, I got a team to make your vision come to life.
100%.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's where I want to be.
And it can happen, bro.
And it's like, but on my journey to that, man, the emotions that I felt, lost plenty of motivation, had plenty of hopeless nights, had plenty of times where I just want to fall, let it all go, to hell with it, I ain't reaping benefits. God, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? For real. So even with all that, faith was a big thing. I was just like, as soon as I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of done with this, it was like, boom, bands. Oh, I know what what am I doing? And you know what? The biggest part about it, damn eyelash gonna kick my. The biggest part about it was I'm just selling myself short. I'm not putting in enough work. I'm putting in the work, but I ain't putting enough work in. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. I'm still on this revolving door. This is what I was alluding to. I'm still on this revolving door. My stop was to get off to go through another door, another revolving door.
Yeah.
Now I'm just stuck right here because I didn't catch the sign to say this your stop. Like you didn't see that the door was opening right there for you to go through your next study. You know what I'm saying? So boom, now that I know that, and all I gotta do is be like, boom, if I feel like I get stuck in that circle, damn, I ain't repeating, I'm plateauing, I'm what's next? What am I missing? What do I gotta do next? So now I'm like, I take that frustration, that the hopelessness, and like, I'm just not seeing the cues, you know what I'm saying? Recognize the cues to know what you got to do next. And then you really not even changing much about yourself. You really only recognizing the next decisions you got to make to amplify what you got going already.
Yeah.
So, boom, now all I got to do is recognize cues. Oh, this is my stop. Hey, you stopping on, I'm in the elevator. I done walked out the door and went to the elevator. You stopping on level 3? Cool, I'm on my way to level 9. You on level 9? All right, I'm on my way to level 12. We just stopping where we need to stop, mean who we need to meet. And then, boom, once I get to the rooftop, I say, all grace be to God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wherever that is for me. So, boom. I said all that to be like, through having true emotional intelligence, and now I'm on a newfound faith journey. Cause shit, I done been to the bottom, went back to the bottom. Now I'm digging my way back out again. So, like, now I feel like I'm limited in my resources again, and it's like, but am I? So I'm having them talks with God. Now I got to get a true, uh, a refined relationship, because I wasn't seeing the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? And now I got people putting my strategically. God has put people in my space to say, hey, you not even recognizing it. That's why I said, now I got to understand cues, so I already know what I need to be doing.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at with it.
You know what's crazy? Just this Wednesday, and my church, I don't like being up.
Yeah.
Praying, none of that. So they had me pray Wednesday night for our Bible study. And God gave me a statement. And it was like, we'll work for all these resources, money, cars, houses, jewels, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But the greatest resource that was ever given to us was Him.
For sure.
Yet we don't work as hard to get closer to Him as we do to get to a dollar bill.
Mm-hmm.
And to have this conversation now, I understand why that statement was given to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because having limited resources, it goes back to having that foundation with God.
Mm-hmm.
When everything that we could ever want or need, as long as we have that solid foundation with God,
That's it.
will be given to us abundantly.
Mm-hmm.
Right then and there was him telling you, every resource that you need, come find it in me,
Mm-hmm.
and I will give it to you then
100%.
when I need you to have it.
Yeah.
And like Free said, he's on this new walk. Me and Free, which Free is not the biggest Christian. I'm not the biggest. I'm not even gonna say I'm the biggest Christian because I just honestly and truthfully gave myself to Christ fully 6 months ago. Well, in January.
Congratulations, bro.
Appreciate it. But it's just like, okay, now I'm understanding. Okay, me and Free still cool because God, you want me to help him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me and Free basically live the same life, just different timelines, different ages.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, now I understand.
Yeah.
And everything that come out from January to now is making absolute sense.
Yeah.
In this exact moment.
And you know what? I wanna unpack both of that with both of
For
y'all.
sure.
You know,
Yeah,
I
let's
want
do
to
it.
unpack both of that for both of y'all. So, I know you had mentioned like the elevator, right?
Yep.
So, while you was mentioning the elevator, I was sitting here and a thought just came to my head. It was like, in order for you to be able to get on the elevator, to be able to go to another floor, you gotta have some form of trust.
For sure.
You know, can you see that? Because see,
You
you're
gotta trust
pressing.
him.
You gotta trust the elevator that it's not gonna drop you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same thing with your dream of being whoever you want to be, whether it's whoever that person is.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with God. You know, the elevator that you're going up to for elevation, and you said you get to the top floor. That's just him meeting you where you were supposed to be.
For sure.
Did you know that your true self is not? You're just becoming it.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I always say the 2 words. I say, "Hey, bro, keep becoming."
Yeah.
Because see, what I started realizing is that the evolution of myself is just the evolution of God bringing forth in the past what was already written and already inside of me, right? So I like what you had said because you was like, hey man, I'm not like the super Christian. Being a Christian and being a believer of God is two different things.
Yeah.
Christianity, Christianity in a sense was brought through the new church. But see, before the new church, you just had the believers and the followers of Jesus Christ, right? So, with that in itself, it just take work, bro. At the end of the day, people even in the pulpit, people of prophecy or of deacons or however they want to call themselves, they not even the best of best. Because see, the Bible even says that even on your best day, it's like a filthy rag to me. Like your best is a filthy rag. So, but I love shout out to Philip Mitchell for saying this. He was like, it's the basically it's the awareness to where you are,
Mm-hmm.
which makes you a better person. You know, do you hate the things that you are to be able to become something else? So, we talked about the limited resources thing, and I love how you said that like the resource is God because that's real. You know, without God, bro, don't none of this happen. Like it wasn't by osmosis that you had it, you know, and shout out to the people, but it wasn't by osmosis that we just sitting here together right now
Yeah.
having this conversation. Because maybe it was the fact that, you know, we came together to be able to encourage each other, to let each other know that no matter where we get in each other's lives, bro, and that's why I'm not so into like Louis Vuitton and all this other stuff because bro, that stuff don't mean nothing. You can have all that and have an ugly soul.
Yeah.
What's that's gonna credit you on Judgment Day?
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. That's not gonna credit nothing to you. Your work's not even gonna credit nothing to you. You know, but see the belief that you have behind the things that you do on this earth and on this side of things is what's gonna mean a lot. Your intentions and your heart and how pure it was is gonna mean a lot.
Yeah.
Can you forgive and can you forgive those that you don't even want to forgive? Can you be able to trust when things seem meek? Can you be able to walk in the dark and knowing that it's sunlight on the other side? All those build the person, all those build the character to build whatever dream that you got. Whatever it is, bro. Whether it's the biggest media company, whether it's the biggest Walt Disney, whether y'all come together and be whoever y'all want to be, it's already written that you do it. But do you believe it?
I just thought about something. And it's funny how God works. So the elevator, my spiritual father, shout out Prophet Spencer Foster for this, because he say this a lot. God don't want to come down to us. He want us to meet him where he at.
Mm-hmm.
So the elevator, in a sense, all right, God, I'm trusting in you that I'm telling you I want to be close. Now I'm putting my trust in you and whatever else I need to in order to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So in the elevator, I'm trusting the elevator to get to the top.
Yeah.
So now I'll meet you where you at, and we go from here. Because tallest building in, I can't remember, the Burj Khalifa. I remember the name of it now. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai. Tallest building in the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's the pinnacle. We just gonna say that's heaven. There are buildings smaller than that with elevators.
For real.
So you can go to the hospital. That's only like 10 floors, 12 floors.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. You maxed out there. Burj Khalifa, tallest building in the world. Like that's literally in the clouds. So what you doing to keep elevating?
Yeah.
To keep getting closer to God.
Yeah.
So it wasn't fully complete, but that's what in my head.
I mean, because bro, honestly, like I say, man, it's important. And no matter what you do, as long as you get up with that, with the right intention and heart, you're on the right way. And see, that's why a lot of people should, take whatever walk that they want to take, no matter how it looks, whenever it comes down to following a dream, because those found things in your process is the things that you have to figure out about yourself for you either to make or to fix.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't able to. I used to do, man. Keep it. I don't be real. I used to do this business in real estate, wholesale, buy houses. I used to do it way before I went full time.
Yeah.
Like I did. But see, I never seen the things that I saw now back then. You wanna know why? Because my heart wasn't right. I wanted to give money to shit on somebody.
Yeah.
I wanted to bust down. I wanted everything so I can be able to show you niggas that I told you so.
Right.
But because I'm God's child, he put me on the sideline until I got that fixed,
Yeah.
until I got that taken care of. And then when I got that taken care of, the things that I used to want, I don't want no more. The grill that I used to want, I don't want that no more.
Mm-hmm.
The bust down, I may still buy it though. I may
Just
still
think
buy.
about it.
I may
Just
when
think
it
about it.
when it
Uh,
time, just know
yeah.
I may still buy it, but intention behind the purchase is different now.
Yeah.
I bought it because that's what I just wanted for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't buy it to show you something. I didn't buy the car just so you can say I had a nice car.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
bought the car because I liked it myself. And when I changed it about myself, then I started seeing things from a whole different perspective. I started meditating, I started praying more, I started reading more. And now that the things that I gotten now are on a much larger scale than I was ever been able to receive, but I can handle it now. But if you would have gave it to me back then, I would have blew it.
Yeah.
I would have blew it, I would have bought it, I would have shined, and I would have been back broke. Why? Because my heart wasn't right. But once I got my heart together, and once I got my mind together, and once I started knowing where my real help come from, things started to change. And now that things started to change, it's okay for me to be able to say that when people say, "Bro, congratulations," and I tell them, "Bro, I know what your eyes see, but that wasn't none but God, bro. I know it looked like that I did it because
Mm-hmm.
you see from flesh to flesh. I don't blame you for it, but that's not what it is. I was just a person. Like I don't even say I own my company. I'm just a steward of it.
Yeah.
I tell people, who you partner with? I don't partner with nobody but God, bro. I don't own this company. I'm just the overseer, bro. I'm just the steward of it. That's it. Because the truth be told, if he told me to shut it down right now, I wouldn't want to, but I would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to, but I would. Because see, I realize there's one thing, y'all. It's not worth my soul.
It ain't.
It ain't. It ain't amount of money. If I had $1 million, but if I had $1 million, but it cost me my soul, it ain't worth it.
Yeah. I
It
feel
ain't,
that for sure.
it ain't worth it, bro. So if that's the case, bro, if he told me to shut it down, shut it down. But just God, please just keep telling me keep going. Please.
My prophet, he just had me tell
Please,
me
bro.
Saturday. He gave me a word that God wanted me to sow a lot of I ain't gonna say a large amount. He wanted me to sow an amount. $1,000. At the time, this is during my transition. Like this is smack dab in the middle of my transition. I'm like, ooh, it's a lot. I don't really know about that. But I sat with my wife. Me and my wife sat and prayed about it. And we got the exact number. And then we started asking God when you want us to do this. And bro, since we sown that seed, God has done his big one.
For sure.
Like her clientele has doubled this month alone since then. My clientele has doubled this month. I'm just like, as long as we being obedient,
Yeah.
ain't no silly.
Ain't no selling, bro. Ain't no selling. And that's the thing, man. That's just a belief thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you got a good partner, can I say that? Yeah, the fact that you got a good, I respect it. Yeah, I respect it. The fact that you got a good partner that'll be able to, come in there and be able to just push that forward, that's special.
So I want to mention that partner. So I'm gonna dive into how important is it to have a partner, mentor, somebody in the community, or however they in relationship into you. You know how 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 important is that to keep you going? You know what I'm saying?
Well, is this a safe-ish space?
Yeah. This space real safe.
It's safe. First of all, red flag. Ain't no space safe. That's a red flag.
I'm gonna say this.
That's a red flag.
I'm gonna say this. And here go your green flag. This space right here safe, but once he hit the internet, that's where it becomes unsafe.
Yeah, that's why I'm alluding to.
So it's safe-ish. So can you put that on the wall? Safe-ish space. Yeah, can we do that? 'Cause,
No.
like you,
This
that was
space
a
is
red
safe.
flag.
Now,
that was a
now
red
we gonna
flag.
take this space and put it in another space
Okay.
where it becomes unsafe.
All right. Well, I ain't gonna do nothing to incriminate myself. No way. But man, to answer your question, man, a mentor is real key.
Mhm.
You know, it's real key. College is a scam. College is a scam, bro. It's a scam.
My brother was having this conversation the other day because he going to school. I was like, "What you going to school for?" He told me. I was like, "All right, cool. I understand that."
Yeah.
But for me, I run a media agency.
Yeah.
Everything I need to learn, somebody already did it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Then I told him, I said, once you really think about it, you can go and watch a lecture. You can go and watch a lecture on YouTube.
On YouTube.
For free.
Free.
But they charge you $50,000 a year.
Can we go back to the word FREE?
Not that man.
Free. No.
Not that man.
Not him.
But like no money down.
Like
$0.
0.00.
Get it.
Right. College is a scam, bro.
The YouTube University.
Bro, college is a scam, bro. College is a scam, bro. Straight up, it's a scam. Now, shout out to all my physicians. Y'all need to go to school.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Please go to school.
Yeah, y'all go to school. Physicians, study. Matter of fact, if you watching this and he uploaded it at 2 a.m. and you watching this and you a physician, shame on you.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Like if you
go.
go, well, no. No. Watch it after you get through studying, bro. Put it down, go finish your book, and then come back to this.
This just motivated them to go study.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Go study. But if but make sure you come back and finish the video. But bro, like if you're not going to do nothing like that, bro, it's somebody out here that's doing something that you want to do. Like my mentor, shout out to my dog Chris. He took me under his wing. Now it wasn't free.
Oh yeah, it ain't
What's
free.
wrong with folks? Now if you want, you got to pay to play. All right, so somebody giving you, it's just an outlook.
Yeah.
And it's just a mindset. You know, if somebody has information for something, right, and you're wanting that information, and you see how they live, and you aspire to live better than that, and they're obviously inside of their company and they're running their own business, but you're wanting to take time from this person, right? And I'm trying not to contradict myself because I was talking about this in Bible study. Because I feel like I'm about to contradict myself. But if you're wanting that information, then if you don't have money, you should be able to give something else up to be able to supplement the time that they're about to instill into you.
Yeah.
The things that I've learned, like through real estate, I learned it through my mentor. You know what I'm saying? Now, I didn't have the time to be able to get him, so I exchanged the time for money. But me exchanging the time for money accelerated my learning curve tremendously, you know. So, and this is what a contradiction is, because I was talking about this in Bible study, is that I didn't want to be the person that if you wanted information from me and I made myself a millionaire, and you wanted information from me and I made myself a millionaire, but you want to do what I'm doing, so you coming to me and you coming to me, I want to just be able to give you that information for free.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want to necessarily have to charge you so I can make wealth off of you wanting to do something better for yourself and your family. I want to just be able to bless it to you, and you go do what you want to do with it. So now that the responsibility of what you do with it is not heavy on my shoulders.
See, I was going to speak on the other side of it because I'm a mentor myself.
Yeah, it's heavy, bro.
So it's like, cool, I want you to be better than me. But you got to want that for yourself.
And I can't want that for you.
And if I want that more than you want that,
man,
now I have to charge you.
Man.
Because now it's just like, all right, cool. I'm steady pouring.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
When you're not even
holding
a big enough cup for me to even keep pouring.
You're not even holding your side of the bargain.
Yeah.
See, but for me, the money ain't even worth it. I don't want your money.
Because now it feel like you wasting my time.
Not because, see, my time, we got kids.
Valuable.
Man, my son playing flag football. He's in baseball. You feel me? And when he go off and do AAU and all that, bro, I don't want to be on no phone talking to no mentee. I just don't want to do that. Now, if I'm on the phone encouraging somebody, that's different. But I don't want to be on the phone with a mentee when I can be putting that time into my kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just like I had to learn this about myself. I'm a very emotional person. So like the things that people say and the things that I say, it affects me a lot.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're not doing what you're supposed to do, and I see you not getting the results that I know you can get, it hurts me.
So we're gonna close on this. With what you just said, the advice that you would give, because I'm done talking to my younger self. The advice to the next generation, what would you speak on to them in having this dream with limited resources?
Young bro, young sis, like yo, leave dude alone.
Okay.
Leave her alone, bro. Leave her alone, bro. It's a lot of pretty women in this world. It's a lot of handsome. Pause. It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? But hey, pause, B. Look, but I see, that's the thing. I don't got no, look, bro, I ain't tripping. I ain't got no problem saying, hey, bro, got it going on.
It is.
I went to the Chris Brown concert. I was like, hey, I see why all these, bro, I see why all these women is out here.
Yeah.
For this one man. This man up here is doing some amazing stuff. And I seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
But what I'm telling you is, like, leave dude alone right now, bro. Get yourself together. Find your purpose, but before you find your partner. And then when you find your purpose, like before you even do that, find God, find your purpose, because your purpose gonna be in God, and He gonna show you that. And then don't be afraid to walk the path. It's so many times that we've been given certain things, but we so afraid to walk the path because how somebody else view me.
For sure.
You know, so like, don't worry about how another person view you. Worry about your chicken. As long as you get your chicken taken care of, anything in this world, man, it's gonna be given to you over time. And just be okay with God's timing and not your own. And that's something I'm trying to submit to right now. Is His timing for my life. Because that in itself is a whole podcast by itself.
Yeah.
Because it's stressful. It's mind tugging. You want it so bad, but it's just not your time. But be okay with knowing how to shine when it's your time. Because one thing about a light, when it turn on, man, that thing gonna shine, bro.
Bright as hell too.
No matter how dark it is, it's gonna shine for miles. And see, I always wanted to be the type of person that I don't want to be rich for right now. I want to be rich for a lifetime, bro. I want my kids. The Bible says that a good man is a person that leaves an inheritance to his children's children's
For
children.
sure.
That's 3 generations. I want 4, 5 generations down the line with my picture somewhere saying that, hey, that's my great granddaddy Kurt. And bro, he was the reason why we all sitting right here with an opportunity to be able to do some continuously amazing things. So man, like, find your purpose before you find your partner. Don't worry about nothing else. Figure out how to save, knowing it's okay to wear a white t-shirt and some Adidas pants and some shoes. That's okay.
Yeah.
And just understand that, man, over time, it's everything gonna be revealed. If you in a dark place right now, it ain't gonna be dark all the time. If you in a good place right now, appreciate where you at. And if you in the in between, know that no matter if you go back free or no matter if you go to the top of the elevator, bro, no matter where it was, no matter if the elevator, if you hit that floor and the elevator took you back to 0, or you hit that floor and it took you all the way back to the top and you ain't make no steps, you ain't make no stops. No matter how your journey turn, bro, just understand you on the journey for a reason, and just have faith that wherever you gonna be in time.
For sure.
That's it.
I love that shit. hey, my advice would be, it's obtainable.
Yeah.
Dream it, see it, obtain it. But the dream don't come without faith. That's where I'm at. That's how I know it's real. The dream don't come without the faith. Cause I done had everything took from me. So, boom. When you get that, you gotta go get your purpose. Like, we see what we want, but you gotta go get your purpose. Scientifically, when you're thinking of things, you got a hypothesis, right? That's what we think. It's also a purpose. You have a purpose, a thesis, a hypothesis, the essay, then the conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
I got the hypothesis.
Mm-hmm.
I got my thesis, what I should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go get that purpose.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm at. So, boom, now my story coming together. And all I'm waiting for is the conclusion.
I can tell you what the conclusion is. The Bible's.
Hey.
Who I've seen. Thank you, my son.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Because in the
That's
Bible,
what I meant.
God said His only answer for us is yes and amen.
That's it.
That's it, bro. See, that's the thing, though, bro. We just don't understand who we are. Once we can figure out who we are, can't nobody tell us nothing different. That's why people live in certain identities. You know, you got people out here.
Boy, you gonna turn me up.
Yeah, you got people out here, bro. You talking about, I ain't even gonna get it because I don't know what topic. You talking about all this other stuff, and that's not who God says you are. God created. I don't.
I know that's where you going. That's
You
why
know,
nice.
Yeah, safe-ish. Space.
We know the conclusion. This why I want to
Take
get
it away,
from.
Free, because I'm finna go into something.
This I know it. I know it. Because we know the conclusion, we try to get away from this shit.
Yeah.
But knowing the start and ending of a story does not define the story itself.
Exactly.
We know the start and end, but we try to choose the easy way to the end.
Yeah.
When God's way is not the easy way.
For sure.
Oh, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Unpopular belief.
Yeah.
It's
definitely
It's
not
not the easy way, bro.
It's definitely not.
easy, bro. It ain't on God.
And matter of fact, it's really the unpreferred,
Mm-hmm.
to be real.
Because, in the Bible, God was saying, I ain't gonna say in the Bible, but from what I've been watching with my daughter. Like I said, my daughter's gonna be 5 months. I've been having her watch Minnow Laugh and Grow Bible.
Okay.
So on there, it was that was saying how God's world is basically this upside down world from which we live in.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is literally the polar opposite.
Mm-hmm.
If it's easy, it's not of God.
Mm-hmm.
If it's hard, it's rough, it's gonna test you, it's gonna make you a better person, that's God.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not taking that path, check yourself.
Yeah.
Check your heart, check your soul, and your mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was something with me when I first submitted. I had to check my mentality. My heart and my soul was there because I had prepped it for that. But my mentality, I'm still thinking of the world.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. Now I'm understanding that the hard road. I be wanting to sit in the shower, slide down the wall, crying.
For sure. For sure.
Like,
For sure.
God's gonna test you in everything that you do.
100%.
To see if you for real about what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be tested.
Because if you're not tested, you're not showing nothing for it.
Bro, you got to be able to. What it is that, like, it's what you want, what you really want.
Yeah.
And I like that whole hard road thing, because see, this what got me one day, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it caught me one day. I was sitting, I was like, man, if you think about it, it's like God, he sat there and watched his only son die on the cross. But that's cold. I said, man.
But necessary.
I said, that's cold though. But for real, that's cold. That's cold. That's cold. One second. I know. Cause let me 1 second.
I say God be just
like that's cold. That's cold though. But see, and I'm gonna show you another cold thing that I was like, even Jesus Christ, he was in the Garden of Gethsemane. He said, "Hey, look, bro, I know what we talked about, cause I was there when we was talking about it, and I was with you, cause I said it with you. We was talking, we was having a conversation about this right here, right now. But it got to be another way.
Yeah.
You for real? I'm finna get on that cross for who? Man, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. It got to be another way. This Jesus Christ himself, a perfect man, had to do that and even ask God, it got to be another way. So who are you, bro, to say that you ain't got to walk the hard way? Who are you?
And that's why I got a little bit excited, bro. Because it boils down to he came here, he took the hard road.
100%.
But that was his purpose.
That was his purpose.
That was his sole purpose for coming to earth.
That was his purpose.
Let me, Terry. We gotta get him on here. We gotta get him on here. That's. You know how when we get to really talk, it get me somewhere in my head, so I don't want to go nowhere.
That's good.
But yeah, no. I'm gonna talk to you offline. Hey, thank y'all. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Tell somebody you love them. We got Curtis. Hey, bro, we appreciate you for sure. Hey, TikTok, y'all don't turn them up. Whatever y'all feel.
I don't have a TikTok.
It's okay. I'll send you a link. But But
See it.
yeah, if it, which I do believe, we gonna get some good saves.
Yo, Free, real quick. I appreciate y'all for letting me come out and chat with y'all, bro. I really do, bro. Every time I come, I feel like I'm at home, even though we family.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they really don't know, like we really like.
Yeah, we
We
really
really
like
like
that.
that. You know what I'm saying? And it's my daughter too. But like I really appreciate y'all. I wanna leave one thing with the people before we go, if that's cool with y'all.
Yeah,
All right, look, so we're in a very transitioning time right now in history when people are literally like wealth is literally transferring like 100%. So if you out there, man, and you listening to me, you don't have to have a lot of money. You can have a little bit of funds. Go find you somebody house. Go out there and give them a down payment for the house. Make yourself the bank. All right, this is what you do. I want you to find somebody that got a property, right? I want you to call them and ask them if they want to sell it. If they want to sell it, I want you to ask them would they take turns for the property. Turns meaning they'll accept payments over time for this one asset. You give them a down payment, whatever y'all can agree to. All right. And then once you give them that down payment, I want you to take hold to that asset and then put somebody into it and let it occur money from you monthly. And while that monthly income is growing and you're paying that mortgage off, it's called free life cash flow. All right. Once that payment goes every month and the asset goes every month with it, when it's time to cash out, you put it on the market and you sell it, or you can sell it to the person on the inside of the house that's your tenant that's been staying there, and now you done created yourself the bank out of this one property that you gotten. Or you can hit me up and I can teach you how to buy properties from people without using no cash. We'll talk about that later.
and that's why we call it the Concept Podcast.